Morning, folks. Kevin here. Well, it's July 4th, 2025, Independence Day here, a celebration of our country's independence some time ago. And thank God we're here in the United States. Real happy about it. Things are kind of crazy here in the States, but I won't get into politics at this time. It's a beautiful day. It's cool this morning. I guess it's a little below average overnight, so it's actually wonderful. I love working when it's like in the 60s. That way I'm not getting as dehydrated, and I am trying to drink water. You know, often when I'm ending a video at the end of the day, you can see just how how I'm at least a gallon down in water. So I do try to drink throughout the day, and so it's a beautiful day. I will try and make a video about the living fences. I've gotten questions about the function of some of the living fences and all, so I will try and make a video about that soon. Just feeling a bit overwhelmed. You know, this morning I decided to call Henry. Henry, I believe he's Amish. He's one of the people I contacted back in April. I really had a hard time finding anyone that's good, reliable, has a good reputation, preferably Amish or builder is what I was looking for, just so that I could get the workshop put back up. And he was planning on coming out in June, and June is past and all, so I just called him this morning, and it has slipped his mind, our job and all. So, and he's going to be going on vacation for a couple of weeks, and hopefully at the end of this month, he'll be able to come out and take a look at the job, and we can discuss things, because he's never actually been here. I sent him images and diagrams and all, but I'm really hoping that he can come out and do it. Otherwise, it looks like I'll end up doing it. Unless there's anyone out there who knows of someone near Oswego County who's a competent, reliable, and good worker, you know, it's honest, you know, and who isn't overwhelmed right now. So we'll see how things work out. You know, I've built many things over the years, and I just don't want to be building this when the weather really starts turning bad. And I need this building up before winter. Need to get all my equipment inside and all. So hopefully Henry will come through. He's just overwhelmed. He's behind on things, and he'd completely forgotten about me. So he didn't sound overly optimistic about being able to do it, but I hope to God he could do it. So anyways, I'm not going to let that upset me today. There's always so many things that can just make me feel a bit down and overwhelmed. I just look at situations where other people are in very challenging situations, and thank my lucky stars for what we've got and all. So I'm not sure what I'm going to end up accomplishing today. I'm heading into the workshop here right now, and there's things that I want to try and get done. I'll just peek out the back of the building here real quick. Yesterday I posted a video. It's constantly moving things, and nothing is where it needs to be, but things are getting closer. So over here, this is the workshop. This is the concrete area where the workshop was. I want to get this cabinet and those lockers inside of here. That'd be great if I can do that today. I have some more stuff to pick up. I still have lots of nails and debris here. I do want to prep that area out there so that when I get the construction materials, I've got it right there handy and all. The concrete has heaved, and I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with the concrete here yet. So we'll deal with that. I was hoping that Henry could get here, and I still got to repair this wall here, and the desk adjuster for the insurance company indicated that she's going to have another claims adjuster for the insurance company come out and look at the work, because their estimate was so much lower than our public adjuster and all. So hopefully, there's such a disparity. And I was underinsured. And again, at some point in time, I'm going to make a video going over all the things that I've learned about insurance companies, what you should be doing beforehand, and so on. So you can actually see over there in that corner just how much that wall is still kicked out. And you've seen the upstairs. It's just totally destroyed. A lot of work. So one of the things I want to do today is I need to get all my greenhouse glass. So I already got some out in the shipping container. There's no more room in the shipping containers for all the glass and all, but this stuff here, I want to try and get out of here today so that this wall can be dealt with. I want everything on wheels so I can move things around, because there's a lot of work that's got to be done here. And it looks like I may end up having to do all that stuff. I don't want more damage and more time to go by. And I've got stuff in here, and I need to have, quite honestly, I need to be prepared if I've got to put this building up. And I need to have the supplies that I need readily available, instead of going out and searching through the piles of stuff in each one of the different buildings, because the work area, the coop, the nursery area are all jam-packed with a lot of my tools and supplies. The sugar shack, the wood shed, they're all jam-packed. We're working on the garage now, trying to get, because everything, when the building went down, as I could get things out of that building, we put them in every place that we could fit. And of course, you can't make things fit into places that you don't have the buildings to. When it's such a large building, a 44 by 66 building goes down, they have a couple of floors worth of stuff. So that's enough of me whining. Enough whining. So I'm going to work on some things in here. I don't know that I'll be filming very much. But, and I should say this will post after the 4th of July. I hope everyone's was safe. I know this is this weekend time on the 4th of July. This ends up being on a Friday. There's usually parades, which are fantastic. When I was in Drum and Bugle Corps when I was a kid, that was fantastic. The fireworks, all of those things. A lot of people having their own fireworks and their own private parties and all. I hope everybody does these things safely. I just really hope if you haven't done the fireworks displays and you're traveling, I hope everybody just is mindful that not everybody's paying attention. Be safe out there. That's all I've got to say. So I'm going to go ahead, stop my intro now, and see what I can accomplish. Here we go.
Yo, cut the noise, don't waste your time. Far left spinning lies, trying to twist the rhyme. Truce the mission, leave the tails behind. Break the spin, yeah, free your mind. Far left's dropping tails, got a script they sell. Weaving up a world where the lies can dwell. They believe their own hype, got their heads in a fog. Arguing with them's like debating the log. Words flip fast like a con in the street. Truth gets buried under dogma they repeat. You bring the facts, but they dodge and they weave, clinging to the fiction that they wanna believe. Break the spin, don't waste your breath. Arguing with liars is a dance with death. Time's too real, let the story stay stuck. Move on, keep it true, yo, we're turning it up. They paint a world where the truth's the only way. Canceling the real, trying to make you sway. Lost in their echo, they're blinded to facts. Pushing their agenda with distorted acts. No point in clashing with their fantasy zone. Every truth you drop, they just leave it alone. They're wed to the spin, got no space for what's right. Save your fire, fam, don't ignite their fight. Break the spin, don't waste your breath. Arguing with liars is a dance with death. Time's too real, let the story stay stuck. Move on, keep it true, yo, we're turning it up. While you battling minds that are locked in their game, the lies are the fuel for their radical flame. Step back, let them sink in their own false parade. Truth cuts deeper than the masquerade. We got goals to chase, no time for their schemes. Far left's lost in their delusional dreams. Rise above, keep your focus on the real. Break the spin, take control of the wheel. Don't get caught in the trap of the twisted debate. They'll loop you in circles just to seal your fate. The soul on the story can't see past the haze. Wasting your time just feeds the craze. Flip the script, let the lies fall apart. Truth's the power that'll spark your heart. Walk away, keep your vision in view. Live for the real, leave the shadows askew. Break the spin, don't waste your breath. Arguing with lies is a dance with death. Time's too real, let the story stay stuck. Move on, keep it true, yo, we're turning it up. Yeah, break the spin, let the tales fade to black. No future in lies, we ain't going back. Keep it 100, let the truth take flight. We out here winning, living life in the light.
So I've been moving and sweeping things and all, so I thought I'd show you what I got. So I've got this little cube that I built back in 2012. I use car automotive trolleys, these little units here. Here's some other ones. I find these real handy when I'm moving heavy items and all. So these are the things I'd gotten. I think I got these at Harbor Freight. And glass weighs a lot more than what people would typically think. And so I had it over there against the wall over in that section there. And I still have more glass there, and then I have more glass in another steel roller cart that I made. And so now I've got to get this outside, and I've got a 6-inch difference between the height of the outer workshop out there through those doors and this area here. Now this works with my hand carts and things that just weigh a few hundred pounds. This is over 2,000 pounds. I think this is about just over a ton, 2,200 pounds, somewhere around there. Then I've got the rest of the glass over there. And my goal is to get this. First, it was to get it from over there to here. And you know, the wheels are all in different angles when you set it over there. So you try moving it, it's really, really tough to get it started. So I use my little winch here, electric winch. It's a 110 powered winch. And tied it to one of the floor posts here. And that allowed me to go ahead and pull it over to here. I'll do something similar to that. So I got to create a little ramp over here. That's what I'm going to have to do, because that little ramp isn't going to cut it. And once I get it out to the outside part, it'll be much easier and all. So, real heavy stuff. I had planned on not having to move this, just to have this as a temporary thing, but I put it on wheels in case I did ever have to move it. Because I do enough moving of things every day in my life, and well, the less moving I've got to do of stuff, the better. So, and I've got to get this glass out. So, we'll see. I'll do something very similar here. You can see underneath this unit. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and see what I can do. I have to fancy myself a little bit of a ramp here and get this oriented to go out those doors. Then we'll figure out where we're going to put it out back. Unfortunately, here we go.
I've walked through wind that howled like wolves at night, stood firm in the dark with no end in sight. Lightning danced just feet from my door, but I held my ground. I've seen worse before. So when clouds roll in and the skies start to cry, I don't flinch, I just lift my eyes. I survived too many storms to be bothered by raindrops. Built my strength where the thunder never stops. You might see puddles, I see proof I'm tough. A little rain never shook what I'm made of. Yeah, I've been weathered, but I'm standing tall. I don't mind the rain, I've outlasted it all. People run for cover, I just raise my hood, face the downpour like I always would. 'Cause I've learned in the fiercest kind of fight, The soul shines best when soaked in light. Let the skies open wide, let the cold wind bite. I've got roots too deep, I'll be alright. Storms don't scare me, they make me grow and teach me more than fair days ever show. I survived too many storms to be bothered by raindrops. Each scar I carry says I don't give up. You might see gray, but I see grace. Every drop of metal earned in this race. Yeah, I've been shaken, but I've never been small. I don't mind the rain, I've outlasted it all. I survived too many storms to be bothered by raindrops. Each scar I carry says I don't give up. You might see gray, but I see grace. Every drop of metal earned in this race. Yeah, I've been shaken, but I've never been small. I don't mind the rain, I've outlasted it all.
What you give, it comes back around, a circle spinning, no end found. Plant a seed with love and care, good vibes bloom, they're everywhere. Speak with heart, let kindness flow, words can heal and they can grow. Mind your thoughts, keep them bright, karma's watching in the light. Karma's got a way, it never lies. What goes around comes back in time. Keep it positive, let your spirit shine. Do good deeds, and the world aligns. Keep your circle small and true, loyal hearts will carry you. Lift a hand, support a friend, love you share will never end. Think of joy, let fear subside, spread the warmth, let it ride. Every step, make it kind. Good you do will ease your mind. Karma's got a way, it never lies. What goes around comes back in time. Keep it positive, let your spirit shine. Do good deeds, and the world aligns. Every smile, every word ripples out, it's always heard. Be the light, be the spark, karma's glow will light the dark. Karma's got a way, it never lies. What goes around comes back in time. Keep it positive, let your spirit shine. Do good deeds, and the world aligns. So live with love, be mindful free. What you give is what you'll see. Karma's circle, it's profound. What goes around comes around.
Good Lord, Kevin. Oh, I just pulled a Georgia. Oh, Christ. That's good. Ripped that door jamb right in half. All right, let's see what else we can do here. Well, I just finished lunch and thought I'd come back out here and assess how much damage I've done so far. The question always is, have I done enough damage so far today? Well, we'll have to see, because all bets are off at this point. All right, so I got some broken glass here in the floor. I've got all of these, my automotive, little dollies for moving your cars around in your workshop. I don't know, something looks off with that door. So that piece of OSB board that was sitting on top of this area here, which the wheels of these units got hooked into, it grabbed a hold of the door jamb, the threshold there, and just ripped the door right out. And part of the framework here, a 2x3 here, has come apart as well. But the good news is, besides broken glass and this starting to come apart, it is technically outside of the building with just a small percentage still left in there. So I'm going to replace this 2x3 first here with a couple of 2x6s to help reinforce this. And then I'm going to block it up a little bit so I can come in sideways here and see if I can get this picked up, get a little bit more balanced, and go from there. But I'm hesitant to do anything until I get another support, replacing this 2x3 here. So that's what I'm going to do now, and we can do a temporary fix for the door jamb, and fingers crossed I've done enough damage so far today. So let's see what we can accomplish, or what further damage I can do. Okay.
And boy, you ought to go out your right now. Sometimes the road is jagged, torn and steep. Shadows fall where the brave ones dare to creep. The weight of choices cuts like a knife, but you keep moving for the truth in life. It burns, it stings, the flames rise high, but through the dark you learn to fly. Gotta walk through hell to do what's right. Face the fire, step into the fight. No, it won't be easy, tears will fall, but great days wait beyond it all. Through the ashes you'll still shine, walking through hell to claim what's mine. The heart gets heavy, the nights grow long. Doubts will whisper that you don't belong. But every scar is a story you tell of how you fought and rose through hell. It hurts, it breaks, but you stand tall. The righteous path will catch your fall. Gotta walk through hell to do what's right. Face the fire, step into the fight. No, it won't be easy, tears will fall, but great days wait beyond it all. Through the ashes you'll still shine, walking through hell to claim what's mine. There's a light that burns where the shadows fade, a hope that grows from the price you paid. Every step through the furnace makes you strong. The dawn will break, you'll carry on. Gotta walk through hell to do what's right. Face the fire, step into the fight. No, it won't be easy, tears will fall, but great days wait beyond it all. Through the ashes you'll still shine, walking through hell to claim what's mine. So take the heat, let the embers glow. The hardest roads teach your soul to grow. No, it won't be easy, but you'll see from eternity.
Well, eventually things did work out. I was able to get the glass in the original big stand that was there. Then in the corner I had more glass. You can see it's all still soaking wet there. It has to dry out. This is where the weather's still coming in this spot. Over here as well. But, so this can be repaired. Hopefully. I got the door put back together. It had grabbed a hold of the threshold here and ripped it apart. But it's back in there now. Good enough for temporary anyways. And I got the cabinets out that were over there. I've got little plastic bins there I'll use for some of my different parts bins, since so many of my bins got destroyed in the cabinet. So then I'll be able to get my workbenches out and start organizing. I got to pick up a lot of stuff that's broken still, clean those things out, and then start organizing this somewhat so that I'm ready to do the builds and the various projects and all. So things worked out all okay in the long run. I can't complain. Long day. I did drink some water, so I'm a little better hydrated now. I need to go in and get some more water. And pretty happy with how things turned out, considering all variables and all. We will work at it bit by bit as time goes on here. So that's it for today's video, folks. Hope you enjoyed or were entertained by all the things that I went through. And hopefully things will go even smoother tomorrow. It's getting close to dinner time, so we'll call it quits for now. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and take care. Bye-bye now.